Hello students, this week we are in week 6 and according to the course timeline, and we will be working on the lymphatic and immune systems in medical terminology. So please log into Canvas, and I've demonstrated that several times, so I won't do that for you today. Um, so basically you can go through, or you should go through, all of the material that's listed here, but I highly recommend reading the textbook first and working on some of the workbook exercises prior to going into StudyWare. And you can also, if you purchase the access code with MindTap, you will have access to MindTap, and that is basically an e-text that you can utilize, and they have additional resources as well for the student. And we'll go into and look at the introduction for Chapter 6, and then briefly go over one of the exercises, and then I will allow you to be able to take time and go through the material, review the material, so that you can better prepare yourself for the weekly chapter quiz and exam that is counted for a grade, and those are completed within Canvas. Anything that is within the online MindTap or StudyWare is for your benefit, so I highly recommend that you utilize it, and it is for your ability to go through and study the information in the text, then gauge your knowledge of what you've learned from based off of what you've read. So chapter 6 again deals with the lymphatic and immune systems, the structures, combining forms and functions. Some of the major structures of the lymphatic system, and would be the lymph, which is the relating terms as lympho, and the fluid that removes the cellular waste products, pathogens, and dead blood cells from the tissues. So that is it provides you with its each major structure or body part, not necessarily body part. I refer to it as body part because I work in the coding field, so or I've worked in the coding field and I utilize that methodology. But as far as medical terminology is concerned, the major structures in relation to this week's chapter would be lymphatic vessels, and ducts, and the related combining terms is lymphangio. It's a lymphatic vessel, and the primary function is the capillaries, vessels, and ducts that return lymph from the tissues to the venous bloodstream. Then you also have lymph nodes, which is lymphadenol, and it provides you again with with the related term or what it relates to. Tonsils and adenoids, tonsillo, adeno, um, spleen, spleno. So those are just a few of the terms, and then it also, you come down, it gives you the word parts, anti, and their definitions. And then if you're having problems with pronunciation, you can click on the little sound button, and it will play the audio for you and pronounce it, the specific word, and make sure that you're going through all of this information. You can also listen to the video on key parts of the lymphatic for the lymphatic and immune systems. In order for you to be able to go back, you can click on Not About. You can close the X at the top, and it's not red, it's just to the right. It will take you back to the corresponding chapter. You can view the specialties, the functions of the lymphatic and the immune systems. Once you've gone through and reviewed this information, then it will take you to an activity at the end of the video or the lecture. for you to actually go through and complete. And here's just the spelling terms. Listen to the terms and practice spelling them. And then a quick check building terms. So you can click start. It has a lot of interactive activities. A cell that protects the body by eating invading cells. This is just total guess. So check your answer. Incorrect correct response. A macrophage protects the body by invading cells. Okay. So we didn't get that one right. All right. And this isn't just for an act. This is not for a grade. This is just something that you can come in and work on. See, and you can close it, start it back over. It'll start asking you more other questions. Well, actually, it'll ask you the same question. You can go to the next one. You have to submit before you can go to the next one, which is fine. But that just kind of gives you a demonstration of what the different types of tools that are available within the MindTap study tools. And let's go back to the home page in Canvas. And just waiting for this to load. And then after you've read the chapter, you've gone through additional exercises within the chapter, then you can come back to the study where online and go through and practice some of the exercises for the chapter just before you come back and complete your chapter 6 exam and chapter quiz and exam for the week. The things that are in Canvas that are listed here with due dates is what actually counts as a grade. Please feel free to reach out and ask additional questions should you require further